Functional freeze and time to get out of it. Okay, we all have days where we're just tired. We are just tired. So let's get our clothes on. Weakest transition ever, but that's not what I'm here for. But I am wearing a hat today. Sick of hair ties pulling my hair out. And some of the supplements today. The one in the middle, magic mushrooms. And then we've got the magic tea, Palo Santo, or Palo Azul, sorry. The 3 immortals. We got our creatine for the day. This has shilajit, ormus, and reishi mushroom in it. And we've got our magnesium for the day, not by choice. And some ormus, 24 karat gold ormus it's got all the good oils from coconut in there. And then these are my only pre-workout. They're not really a pre-workout, but they're these Alpha Chew pouches. You just let them sit in your mouth. They're awesome. Anyway, moving on to twists. Seems like such an easy, silly thing to do, but doing 40 repetitions on each side of this every day, you will literally feel your spine start to decompress. This is the correct way our spine is supposed to be moving. Then we're going to move into the spinal side bends here. And you'll notice as you go, it starts to loosen up. It gets a lot easier. So this is very important. You want to look up to the sky from the arm that's in the air, okay? These are ancient Chinese methods right here. And then one of the most important things right here is a dead hang. If you're not dead hanging, go to a park, find somewhere that you can. I wish I didn't have to bend my knees here, but it's a doorway. I'm doing what I can. But this literally lets your spine drop. It lets your hips drop. Everything that is needed in mobility. Spine and hips are the most important. If you get confident, you can do some little scapula raises right here like I'm doing. This is one of the best things you can do for yourself every day. All right, then we're moving into the world's greatest stretch is what they call this, okay? So I'm just going to reach over under the last arm really quick and then bring that arm back up and look to the sky. You're going to repeat on both sides. Followed by a few cat-cows because that is what keeps the spine healthy. Here comes the cat right on time. Now I'm just moving over to some ground exercises for the hips. Okay, we've got a little friend here with us, but all we're doing is rotating our hips side to side like a windmill. And give yourself time in the space. Let yourself sit here for a moment. Don't try to rush these. These are not easy for anybody, so they will humble you. Just a quick cat break. Quick cat break. Now we're just going back into some floor, simple hip rotation exercises. Simple, but they do not feel simple. Okay, so take your time with these. But hip mobility is what helps the spine the most. And I am recovering from some injuries here. Going to go to some floor armband movements. This is called the Superman here. Or a variation of it, at least. And here's another variation. And you want to keep your head and chest as far off the ground as you can. So do as many reps as you can till failure. And lastly, a few floor band exercises with the hip mobility. And this is also just doing everything within our legs. It's important to focus on each leg individually because we use each leg one at a time. One foot is always off the ground. I'm going to do some pushbacks here for the gluteus. Then we've got some RDLs. Nice and slow and controlled. Make sure that the hip is hinging. Now we've got these little side to side. You want to keep this lower by your ankles and you will feel this burn. We're going to end with some banded squats. So even if your days, you're tired, you've been going good for months, today just doesn't feel like your day, doing some small things like this will make a big change. Now I have enough energy to possibly go over to the park and go for a little jog. So, catch you guys later.